last two possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Stafford looks to throw again. He'll get this one to Golladay. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Lions on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Pardney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Throwing again is Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson, and he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the touchdown run came from Kerryon Johnson to cap things off. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The offense on third down, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and the Lions will take over. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Stafford on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford. And Tate's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Brought down back.
I don't think there could have been a better pocket for him to throw from, yet he never got rid of the football, and it goes down as a sack.
I mean, he had time to build a campfire back there. He still couldn't get rid of it.
I'll bring the s'mores next time.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This pass into the arms of Snead. A good pick pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. From the gun on third down, Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground, and fourth down now coming up. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to line up incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And a give this time to the tailback. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. And on now is the punter as he's on to kick it away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner. From the end zone, Stafford. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
For a Lions.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. Gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And that one's incomplete. 3 seconds left, and barring a penalty, this next play should be our last. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for our visitors, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that